Hello everyone, my name is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. Today's video, I thought it would be a good idea to discuss something that's come up that I've seen recently in regard to this site again, this U.S. Courts Unclaimed Funds Locator site. I have a previous video in which I discuss, certain states not being listed on here. I found more information to discuss. So before I do that, I just have to put a disclaimer. I am not an attorney. This is not indicated as legal advice. This is information for funds locator and people who are just wanting to know that information. In a previous video, I mentioned the state of New Jersey, Massachusetts, and the Virgin Islands and Guam were not listed on this site. There are a few others. And the reason why I came across that is I remember filing proof of claims when I was a bankruptcy specialist in the state of Virginia, and I know that there's more than just the Eastern District. If I type in bankruptcy courts in Virginia, it's going to give me other districts. See? Eastern District is the only one that's listed here, but there's a Western District as well. So, although some states have opted in, maybe not every district has opted in. And so I called the clerk's office and I said, hey, where's your list? I thought initially it was here because the other website that I have, you go to the website individually, and then you can pull up, the report. Well, this site you can't. There's no unclaimed funds at all on their site. When I go to this site and I search for unclaimed funds, like for the instructions for this district, there's no results yielded. There's nothing here. So they're really behind. The clerk, I left a message with the financial administrator, and the clerk herself just said, hey, she's working on it. It hasn't been updated yet. So there are a lot of other districts. Although you may see one state here, some districts may not even be listed here, and you may not be able to find it on their website. So come to this particular site right here. I thought this would be helpful. I found a list of all the court website links as it pertains to bankruptcy. Ours are down here. So it starts with Alabama. It's in alphabetical order. It goes all the way down to Wyoming. And it also has the court link for the site. So if we look on this column here, and this says the U.S. Bankruptcy Courts, Alabama is listed first, obviously, and then there's 3 districts in Alabama. So there's the Middle District, the Northern District, the Southern District. If I come over here, all 3 are listed. That's good. But in some states, they're not. Like I see New York, for example. If I type New York, I only see 1 district. And when I go down here, there are actually 4 districts in New York. So there are 3 that are missing, and then maybe North Carolina and maybe Texas, some that have like larger states with a lot of people, a lot of districts may not all be listed here. So that's good news in a sense that there are more lists to have. There are more potential leads that you could have. It's just finding that information. Again, this is not a complete list. It's going to be updated. It could change. Or you have to go through other sources to get the information. But I thought it would be helpful to look on this site and go ahead and just click on the state and the district, and here you have the information already here. So for the Middle District of Alabama, at least you can now go to unclaimed funds, and it'll give you the instruction packet. See? So I thought it would be good to have kind of like a centralized location. Now, you're still going to need to, for the ones that are listed here, you have to still come to this site to search for unclaimed funds. For the states that are not listed here, you're going to either have to go to the website or you're going to have to call the clerk to find out where the list is. All right, and the good thing about this particular site that has all of the states and the districts, you can click into that district and the clerk's information is usually somewhere on the page. See here, court information, contact us. See, and here you have their questions by phone. You have telephone numbers, and then here's an email address. So I thought this would be really helpful for people that are just looking for something in a centralized location and you're not sure where to look. Come to this website, maybe save this to your desktop, this uscourts.gov. And again, it has all the bankruptcy court websites. Now there are some that are missing, maybe some places that are U.S. territory, like this Northern Mariana Islands. I don't see a site listed, and the Virgin Islands, I don't see a site listed. They may very well have a bankruptcy site, but maybe they just don't have a lot of claims. Like, let's type Virgin Islands bankruptcy court. They may not have a lot of claims at all, which is probably why their site is not listed. So they do have a bankruptcy site. This is the bankruptcy division here, and it has, you know, the address and telephone number of the courthouse. So they probably just don't have a lot of claims, which is why maybe they didn't even list that on here. But yeah, this website is helpful. Again, it starts from Alabama and it goes all the way down. It's in alphabetical order. And from this site, again, as I mentioned, you can get all the information that you need. If it's not listed here, at least you have telephone numbers for clerks that you can contact, judicial assistants, case administrators. There's so much information. And it also, as I mentioned in previous videos, it has updates on closures, and especially with this virus going around. You'll be able to get updated information quickly because it's all, again, listed right here on this site. So that's helpful. Please refer to this list. I'm sure it will change, it will update, and you can get all your information from these sites. So I hope that is helpful for people out there that are trying to work from home. You're trying to do this unclaimed funds, you know, as it pertains to bankruptcy. And this is helpful for you. If you are liking my videos, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more updated information. I try to post videos at least, if not once a day, maybe twice a week, depending on, you know, what topics come up. So I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching.